wonderful sweet baby. So today we're going to be talking about Cenat trending after having Kodak Black on his stream. So one Twitter user stated, Cenat is bugging for not kicking Kodak out. He is tweaking. At some point you gotta say enough is enough. So pretty much in this part, Kodak Black was doing a lot of foolishness and nonsense. And a Twitter user actually stated, Kodak Black tweaking out hard on Kai's stream. WTF. At this point, Kai was actually really weirded out by what was going on with Kodak Black. And it was many times where it just kind of seemed like he was in so much shock that he didn't know what to do. And at this point in the stream, they were actually trying to do like the freestyle segment that, Kai usually does with his guests. And it was kind of like during this time, I don't even think that what Kodak Black was saying was actually legible words. It was just like a lot of mumbling and grunting. And honestly, it kind of seemed like he was off into another dimension or another world. So another Twitter user said, Kodak Black just dropped the most diabolical freestyle on Kai Cenat's stream. So this was the look of Kai when he started to notice that, Kodak was just doing something extremely off. This was the most troubling part of the entire stream, but at one point, Kodak Black actually, starts to eat with Kai. And he takes a step back, pulls out a pill, and he throws it up in the air and catches it in his mouth. And at this moment, Kai was actually completely shocked because he had no idea what was happening or what he even had. So here's my thoughts. As for the person that said Kai Cenat is bugging for not kicking Kodak Black out, I don't think that this is Kai's responsibility. At this given moment, what he did was he invited Kodak Black onto his show because of, the influence that Kodak Black has and because he knows how poppin' his stream is. These are things that Kai does frequently. He doesn't just, invite people on and think that they're going to, throw pills up and take them down. So for something like this to happen and for him to see that this is what his behavior is, he can't just cut the string. This is all live, and at the end of the day, Kai is in this for his money, actually. And I know that may actually seem, distasteful to say, but he's here for his money. When he's on stream, he has to be on stream for a certain period of time that is within his contract. He had no idea that Kodak Black was going to behave this way. Who should have actually intervened and stepped in for this was Kodak Black's team. Because I'm certain Kodak didn't just come to Kai Cenat's house alone. So whoever was there with Kodak as his protection or as his team or anybody, they should have been the one intervening saying, hey Kai, unfortunately we're going to have to cut things short. And that's honestly the only people that we can blame here. Because this whole thing with Kodak isn't just, brand spanking new. This is something that he's been struggling with for the past couple of years. And it's tons of people around him that knows this is what's going on, but instead of them actually addressing these issues, they're going to wait until it's too late. Rich homie Quan too late. I honestly just found this whole thing to be extremely disturbing. And I really think that, Kodak needs some people around him that truly care about him. And I know that at the end of the day, he has to want to help himself as well. But you can clearly see that this is a cry for help. This man is literally, tweaking out. And instead of them doing something to assist him, they're watching this chaos unfold. I guess interventions just don't exist anymore. Like, where is even his mother? I would think that after she constantly is seeing her son do these things, especially with the close, tight-knit relationship they have, I would think that she would step up and try to do something for her son. Like, how about tell him, I love you so much, and after me, seeing your behavior as of late, it has me worried. I don't know, maybe tell him, I think that you should check yourself into a rehab. Or I don't know, tell him that he actually looks unrecognizable and looks like he has not showered in over a year. But to just have him constantly sit here and crash out in real time in front of our faces, we're literally witnessing another situation where another iconic rapper is going to be, you know, it literally has to stop. You guys are like, whoever is in charge of his team, why are you guys not doing anything to help this man? And the thing that's more frustrating is they probably see this man every single day and they haven't thought to do anything to help him. And I even seen a lot of people in the comments saying, oh, this is so sad because he said that when he got out of jail, he was going to try to clean his act. When you are heavily invested in something, I don't want to use the hard, word because I don't know how, sensitive these apps are. But when you are heavily invested in something, it is hard to shake that, which is why a lot of you B words can't even stay away from your, baby daddy that keeps raising his hands at you. But I digress. So when you're heavily invested in something, especially when it's a strong something, it's going to take you a minute. He could say all he wants that he's going to get off of this stuff for good. But the thing is, it takes a village to really help these people out. And clearly, the fact that he's on Kai's stream by himself and didn't nobody intervene shows you that he's literally on this road by himself. I remember when I did a video on Kodak Black and his mental state of mind about, I think, a year ago or something, and there was people watching his stream putting laughing emojis in there. And I know that, some of the things are a little bit crazy and it may make you chuckle just a little bit, because I chuckled when somebody said that he threw up the pill and said it was a Twitch glitch. That did make me chuckle a little, but only because Kodak is low-key a comedian. But his behavior as a whole, it actually scares me and gives me goosebumps. So whoever is a part of this man's team, please intervene, step in, help him today. Like, don't wait, help him today. But that's my opinion. What's yours?